They used to say that about Michael Jordan. They used to say, "Who is this skinny 6 foot 4 kid?" Well, guess what? He had a big shot at North Carolina that put him on the map, and he worked hard ever since the day he got in the NBA, and he won 6 championships in a row, 6 Finals MVPs, and ripped it apart even in Washington. So it's like we didn't even know that he was going to become this great guy, but the potential and the stuff prior indicated that. So that's why I think Sam Bowie could have been one of the greatest of all time. What? Charles Barkley has said that. I think even Kareem said in the documentary that Sam Bowie had potential. All these guys support Bowie, and guess what? I'm on that bandwagon with Sam Bowie. And I'm sorry to leave you out on it, but I'm with Sam Bowie.
Bowie. So, whose case do you think is worse, Sam Bowie's or Greg Oden's?
I think by far Sam Bowie, because he even got death threats too. I saw in the document. Yeah, he actually did. I think Sam Bowie had more potential than Odin, and Sam Bowie just had all the skills all around coming out of the university, out of UK, Kentucky. So I think Greg Oden's game wasn't as polished because he relied strictly on athleticism, but Bowie just had the whole package.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I didn't get to see much of Sam Bowie. No one did, obviously, because he never really played. But yeah, I actually see where you're coming from. You know, someone with that much potential, not panning out for him. Poor Bowie again. Okay, so Cameron, do you want to, before we get to game predictions, Danny Granger came back on Friday for the Indiana Pacers. He was 1 for 7 for, what, I think he had 2 or 3 points. So not a very big game, but do you see, we know Granger will make an immediate impact.
Mm-hmm.
But how much do you see him helping the Indiana Pacers? Because we know he was named an All-Star 1 year, so we know he's very talented. But do you see him helping the Pacers to a huge help, or just kind of like a role player now that they have Paul George?
Well, if he gets put in the starting lineup, I mean, he's obviously not the star, but I think he's like that extra 3-point shooter. And I think he's that type of guy where, if you close out on him, he's able to put the ball on the ground and just put the ball on the deck and take it to the rim or create for others. I think that's another thing they need. Just another playmaker. I think that's what Granger is. And just another 3-point shooter just to give more spacing just have better spacing for Hibbert and West and even Skola at times. So I think that will be key, but if he isn't able to bring that 3-point shooting, that ability to space the floor, then I think, it won't, maybe they should just trade him, but...
Yeah, because Larry Bird said they're not looking for a trade, but he said if something does happen that could help their team, then they'll definitely look at it, but they're not putting Granger out on the market saying, here, who wants him?
Oh, wait, I got an interesting one. I know I mentioned Rondo.
Oh, God.
Should I just go Granger and Hill for Rondo?
What?
Granger and Hill for Rondo.
Ooh.
Because you look at... Boston wants to rebuild.
Yeah, that's interesting, because now you move Hill to that starting slot for Boston. Boston goes Hill, Bradley... But then they wouldn't have who do they start at center now?
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
The way?
Well, okay, I just have to throw that out there. But you look at Indiana.
They play small. Never mind.
Yeah. So.
Okay, that could work. You go Granger at the 3, Jeff Green at the 4. And then Sullinger at the 5. That's how they played.
And they want to rebuild too, so why not just and maybe a first round pick or something? I don't know, but
No, that's getting a little greedy. That's no. People in my school are like, yeah, we're getting Rondo. I'm like, you guys just got Rudy Gay. Don't get greedy, okay? That's the last thing teams need to do is get greedy. Oh, did you hear about Omar Ashik? They're not going to trade him.
yeah, I heard that too.
Because they couldn't find it. They wanted a first round pick, but people are realizing Ashik isn't that valuable, especially for this loaded draft. He's not.
He's an offensive liability.
Yeah, he's not, because people are saying, oh, Celtics are gonna give up Brandon Bass, Courtney Lee, and a first-round pick. I'm like,
that's ridiculous. Yeah.
I think Ashik is probably worth half of that. Worth at the, especially for this draft is gonna be supposed to be a huge draft. I put quotes in that where people who have the sky's the limit type of potential, like Jabari Parker, who I've seen him play, he is the real deal. And Wiggins and all those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. One of those guys can turn into the next Sam Bowie.
Oh no,
It's
you.
True.
Oh.
It's true. I had to. It's true. One of them could get hurt and never get back on their feet.
But you could say that about anybody.
True.
I mean, that just happens.
He was healthy in college.
Yeah, but I mean, those injuries and. I just feel so bad for those guys. Just anybody who goes through those. Because, to me, if you had a Sam Bowie and a Michael Jordan, like, both healthy, those would be some classic battles.
Mm-hmm.
With Portland and... I mean, Portland would just be... Portland made the NBA Finals. But with him, it would have been something different. Maybe Portland would have won and Chicago would have not won a championship that year. So, I mean, that's a whole discussion for another day. So, okay, where did we get back to? Oh, Ashik?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you just have to send him somewhere. Well, look, if you're Houston right now, why not send him to a really bad place for draft picks?
Yeah, and then you end up getting rid of a guy who's not happy on the team, and you get probably a lottery pick for a bad team.
Okay, imagine Houston with a lottery pick, especially going into next year, and if they keep all the guys with Howard, Lynn, and just the whole crew, they will be a contender for the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So,
Lucas Dwight, 5 years probably.
Dwight keeps himself in good shape.
Yeah, Dwight's looking great. I'll give him. Dwight's playing really good basketball.
Yeah.
So, wanna do some game predictions for today and Christmas Day?
Sure, let's get right to it in the NBA. Christmas Day, I mean, ESPN and ABC going crazy with the amount of games. I mean, it feels like there are 10 to 15 games on Christmas. There's actually 5.
Game after game.
Yeah. So tonight, we got Boston and Indiana.
Oh, Indiana.
Yeah.
By 25. No, by 20.
Yeah. I agree, and they're at home, so I'm gonna
They're
go.
12-1 at home.
I'm gonna go with. I agree. I'm gonna go Indy. Oklahoma City, Toronto. I mean, that's at home. I'm gonna go OKC by 20.
Same here. I think it's gonna be a good day for. I think Westbrook, Durant, Ibaka gonna get in there, do their business, get a rest for the majority of the fourth, and then get ready for Christmas Day.
I agree. I think it's just going to be another game where they take care of business. Love against Griffin at the Staples Center. Clippers, Wolves. I'm going to go Clippers by 10.
Last time the Timberwolves came to LA, they lost the game by a tip-in. I'm going Timberwolves.
Wow, okay.
Timberwolves by 5.
No,
I think Love's going to dominate Griffin. I think Kevin Martin's going to go off. Rubio's going to throw some nice between-the-leg passes. Pekovic, 20 and 10. I'm going Timberwolves. I feel like they're going to... I feel like this next 3 weeks should be the week for the Timberwolves to capitalize and just get back in that playoff hunt where we know they should be.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to start tonight. I think it's going to start after Christmas. But let's skip to Wednesday, to Christmas Day, where there are 5 games. ESPN and ABC have all the games for you on Christmas Day. Brooklyn and Chicago in Brooklyn, the first game of Christmas Day. I don't know what to say about this.
Brooklyn with the easy win. I feel like this is their chance
to give a Christmas gift.
Yes, finally get some good fortune. When is the last time we saw Brooklyn? Okay, they need Darren Williams healthy. We know he's getting back on track. Joe Johnson's gonna be back. Paul Pierce, Garnett. I think they'll get this win. I think 10 to 15 points win.
I think it's going to be a nail biter, and Brooklyn wins by 2. I think they give a nice Christmas gift to everyone in Brooklyn, so I'm going to go Nets.
Okay, Oklahoma City, New York. This is, to me, one of the more intriguing games.
You think?
Against Durant.
I'm going OKC.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see those two go at it.
Yeah.
The top scorers in the league.
I think that Oklahoma City, to me, they're a way... Reggie Jackson getting involved, and they're just a way better team than they used to be even a few years ago, because I feel like they're playing more as a collective unit and just moving the ball better. So I have to go with OKC there, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
OKC by 10.
Yeah, and then your Lakers playing at Staples Center against the Heat. And the Heat are complaining about those sleeves. I don't know why. They should just be happy that they're playing. Well, not really. It's not fun to play on Christmas because you want to be with your family. But they should just not be complaining. I'm going to go Miami by 10.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying Kobe's going to be there. He's going to drop 30 on LeBron.
Yeah.
The reason they made this game was to see Kobe against LeBron.
ABC didn't get their gift.
See Nick Young against LeBron. Seriously, no one wants to see Xavier Henry against LeBron. Wesley Johnson against LeBron. But I'm gonna go Miami by 15.
Yeah, I mean, ABC didn't get their wish that they wanted to, so they're...
ABC, we've been trying to see... I've been trying to see some ABC games.
I know!
I love Sunday morning games.
I know, and then the ABC, come on, you gotta step up your game.
Maybe they didn't want to interfere with Sunday football.
Yeah, because I think maybe they were losing some ratings, but, I mean, that's... Or maybe they'll start doing it after the football season.
Oh, yeah, true.
So they can have...
They be better, so they can get all the views.
What about... Oh, this is a great game. We talked about this. Houston and San Antonio... In San Antonio.
Oh, last time they played in San Antonio a couple months ago, Houston took it at the end. If everyone's healthy with Harden playing, if a healthy Houston, I'll go Houston by 5. If someone's banged up, if Lynn's not playing, I'm going San Antonio. I think Lynn's that big of a difference maker, especially for this game.
I think Houston barely wins this basketball game, but I think Dwight Howard's going to have a big night, and he's going to prove all those Twitter critics wrong on Christmas Day when they're all huddling around, all those critics huddling around their TV sets. They're going to be seeing Dwight Howard put on a show, and I think he'll do it in San Antonio. What about this game?
This is the best game.
Yeah.
The best game of the night. A budding rivalry, too.
Rivalry between Clippers, Golden State, West Coast, showdown in Oakland. I just have to go with... I don't know who to go with. You tell me.
I don't know. I mean, it's in Oracle, but... Oosh.
Golden State's been playing so iffy and just
Yeah,
so
everybody's mediocre
inconsistent.
the last 2 weeks.